So prepare the cow's stomach. If you never had this, you are missing out.
Thanksgiving special Sichuan hot pot made of turkey meatballs. So today we have this traditional spicy mala hot pot.
You like it?
Hot! And this is a tomato soup based. And we have American Wagyu beef here. What a feast! Let's get this started. Hello, 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 hello.
Today I'm making turkey meatballs for hot pot. You don't have to roast turkey at all, just have hot pot for the family meal. So I use half ground turkey and half ground pork. Just 1 pound, half and half. Then we add chopped ginger in here and 2 green onions chopped. I love the onion flavor mixed with the meat. And some panko for texture. I use bean starch. You can use cornstarch. If you know me, you already know. I measure with my eyeballs. Practicing your eyeballs, and then you'll be like me, 100% made in China. So cooking wine. So this is about 3 tablespoons. I like the aged soy sauce, brings more flavor. About 2 tablespoons. 1 egg. Okay. It's time to massage. Mix the pork, all the ingredients. Actually, for hot pot, you just need to prepare the raw vegetable and meat. You don't have to cook at all. We cook on the table as a family. Hairs on my face. Look at this. In Sichuan, we serve the meatballs on the vegetable. When you put in the hot pot, also you can put those in too. So you lay some cabbage on the plate. And it's best to have some water on the side. Get your hand, or I have gloves on, a little wet. Scoop out a piece of meat and put in your hand. Just kind of rolling into a meatball. Smooth out the outside. Look at that. Should we put on the plate? I should look very pretty. All right, we'll keep making this. Little side story, many years ago, probably 10 years ago, I was in New York, going to a hot pot restaurant with my sister-in-law. That time, she was in high school. She had this high school boyfriend. He never had a hot pot before, first time. I didn't expect what he said. He said, why do I have to cook my own food in a restaurant? Never in my life heard that comment about hot pot. That's a great lesson to teach kids, actually. They think they are cooking, right? They are learning something. Yeah, next time, if your kids don't want to cook, just make hot pot. They think they are cooking. They're so involved as a family. But I love to have hot pot. Like in Minnesota, it's so cold in the cold weather. This is so warm. This one is for you. So we are all done with meatballs. 1 pound of turkey and pork combined, I made about 30 meatballs. So now we cover, sit in the fridge. We start prepare other vegetables. I got 4 different kind of mushrooms. The enoki mushrooms probably is my favorite for hot pot. These taste like a skinny noodles, but not noodles. This was a low carb, it's mushrooms. These are called seafood mushrooms. And they're called the crab flavored mushrooms. Those are shiitake mushrooms. They are fresh. Also, you can use the dry one to soak them for a few hours. Cut the bottom, the roots. Look at these. For these, I cut the bottom too. Basically, they are ready to use after you wash them. Today, I have like 3 different kind of tofu for the hot pot. These are really nice. They already cut it like noodles. Look at these. And really delicious. Just put them right on the plate. They are ready to eat. You can also get those prepared lotus roots. Save you a lot of time. Put it right on. Look at this, lotus. Seafood mushrooms.
Hello.
啊，妈妈在弄那个蘑菇呢，你看这个蘑菇好不好？我 cut the bottom.
You.
什么 you 啊？
没有。
These. Another vegetable I'm preparing today is this called tonghao. In English, called Chinese crown daisy. There's no daisy in here. Maybe just the leaves. This vegetable is great for soup. You can easily find it in your local Asian market. Also, another my favorite thing to eat in hot pot is this dried bean curd sheets. Tofu pi. In 15-20 minutes, they are kind of very fragile when it's dry. But carefully put in the water, like warm water, they can soak it quickly. I don't know if my circus will love this. I will try, see if they're gonna eat this. They love tofu. Leave it in, sit on the side. You can cut them smaller pieces later, then serve on the plate. Ready to eat. Not ready, you have to cook it. in the hot pot. Also go to the frozen food section in Asian market. You can get fish meatballs and frozen sausage, crab, shrimp. All these are great for hot pot, just ready to use to serve on the plate. Also, I got this sliced Wagyu from Asian market, already sliced. So much food tonight. So prepare the cow's stomach. If you never had this, you are missing out. So this is really thin texture and cooking in the hot pot only for 15 seconds. And you just hold it in your chopstick. Don't let it go. Just cut this. This is the piece. You can put it right in the hot pot. Look at the texture on top. You have to try and find out what it tastes like. To me, it's very crunchy, like a lotus, but had this really stretchy texture. It's fun just cutting this. Like I used to do fashion design, like I cut fabric. Now we are making tomato-based hot pot soup base. I use fresh tomatoes. I cut like a cross on top. Because in China, people don't like eat the skin, but actually it doesn't matter. Here, a lot of people like the tomato skin. So you don't have to peel it. Boiling water. Once you add water, let the tomato soak in the hot water for 5 minutes, then you rinse with cold water so it won't burn your fingers. So like this, let it soak. Then we prepare the onion, cut in half. Chop them small pieces. Then we put this in the food processor with, also I got some ginger to put in. This, like a paste. Now you got the onion and ginger into a paste. Put it in the bowl. Everything smells so good. I think my tomatoes ready. Now the skin kind of already open. And we just peel this. Ooh, so that like a little sheet, just peel right off. Now tomatoes peeled, we chop them in small pieces so we can easily blend them into paste. The soup will be with so much tomato flavor. And it looks red, but not spicy. I don't have the pot with a half and half. Like in a restaurant, they have these pots. You can put a half non-spicy, half spicy soup. So today I'm using 2 pots. We peel the whole bulb of garlic. So for the garlic, I just slice them in small pieces. Here's the garlic. This emerging blender actually, really easy to use. Look at that, just a few seconds. Okay, they are done. These ones I'm gonna cook with the tomato paste. Now heat your wok, hot wok with oil. 3 tablespoons, I measured it with my eyeballs. Yeah, those are made in China, I repeat myself. Heat the oil. Here's the onion and ginger paste. A lot of juice in there, kind of splatter. We stir fry until fragrant. It's about 2 minutes, couple of minutes. It's really fragrant. Tomato we just blend, put it in. This part, we are going to cook this paste medium-low for 10 minutes. Now, while you are cooking the 10 minutes, we add some rock sugar, some salt, 鸡粉, chicken powder. This is the pot I'm gonna serve on that table. We pour this in. Need some more cooking oil. Don't even wash this because it has this tomato flavor. When it's hot, we add garlic. Get the fragrance out. Now we have these sliced tomato. We stir fry this about 2 minutes until you see the juice from tomatoes coming out. In this pot, we already have tomato sauce, so now we dump this in. Ooh. This is my homemade superior stock, 高汤. And we add in. Here is about 1,000 millimeter in this pot. Can boil this. Add some more salt. Add a few shiitake mushrooms now. Let it boil on medium-low heat for another 15-20 minutes before you serve. That's the secret. Before you serve on the table, sprinkle some green onions. So now this pot is ready for the table. So this is very classic, traditional as hot pot dipping sauce we eat in Chengdu. So first thing is a lot of sesame oil. Then depends how much you love garlic. I love lots of garlic. So garlic in sesame oil. Another thing is cilantro. Love cilantro. So for me, I love vinegar in here. Usually people put vinegar and oyster sauce. You can put both. What's this? Oyster sauce. Now my dipping sauce is done mixing this. Really good. This is the classic one. Most important part, hot pot, the spicy one, soup base. First we stir fry some spices. I start from scratch. Yes, I do. Got 4 tablespoons cooking oil. When the oil's hot, we are going to put some peppers in. So these peppers are from Sichuan. These are 二荆条 in Chinese. These are dried chili peppers, whole peppers. My book, Asian Market Cookbook, is coming out December 21st. I talk a lot about the ingredients I use, how to shop an Asian market. Check the link down below and pre-order now. So first we're gonna roast some peppers. Don't burn them, they are so easy to burn. Straight peppercorn. And now we roast this for about 30 seconds. Then we put garlic, green onions, and some ginger. Get the fragrance out. Just stir fry about 30 seconds, really quick. So those are fermented black beans. Stir fry in the oil, got the fragrance out, mixed with all the other spices. Whole house gonna smell like hot pot after tonight. Some star anise. 豆瓣, the Sichuan broad bean paste. This is the classic. You have to add this. And fry the bean paste in the oil until you see the red oil coming out. Smells so good, the whole house. Now we add rock sugar. Mix the rock sugar, stir fry for 15 seconds. Then we add Chinese cooking wine. Just see the sound. See the sound. Hear the sound. So next is you can buy these hot pot package. If you don't want to make this, you can just have some cooking oil, melted this in the pot, add soup. That's it. So the main reason I use the package hot pot because the beef oil, what do you call it? Beef tallow in here. But there are many hot pot use vegetable oil. That's a vegan version. Very, very traditional. Use the beef tallow. Just like a huge block. This will start melting really hard. Look at that. Now you can break it apart or you can pre-cut them on a cutting board. After all the spices mixed with the beef tallow, then we are adding the soup. Look at this. Look at the color and you can smell actually through the screen. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Oh, spicy. So next time we add my homemade superior stock, gaotang. This recipe is in my new cookbook. For the best sound quality, I turn off the kitchen hood, so I suffer. After you add the stock, this cook for about 5 minutes. Mix all the spices. If you don't have stock, you buy the package, you add water, that's it. But the flavor is just so plain, so low to me. It's right here. This one, the flavor is up here. Totally different experience. Ooh. Before serve the hot pot, we add some more green onions, just floating on the top. Add some extra dry peppers and some extra strong peppercorn. It's up to you, so how spicy you eat. Let's taste it first. Now cow's stomach, so crunchy. Perfect. Let's serve to the circus.
I don't want to sip on mushrooms. Is this cheese?
Yeah.
Not cheese.
And 这个是牛的胃 This is a cow's stomach. What's that?
Ooh, no, not cow.
You're gonna toss it on the hot pot. So we cook on the table.
That one's not spicy.
Cook on the table. That one's not
Everything's
spicy.
raw.
This is the tomato one. This one's a spicy one. 哎，放进去吗？
Put a couple in.
放几个进去？哎，这个香肠，放这个香肠进去。
And a couple meatballs.
加点豆腐进去。豆腐
Doesn't look like tofu.
放进去。
Looks like a spoon. What else should I add? Not much. I should add one more meatball.
好好好，你一起装，一起放。
No, don't put it in.
You
No.
cook
I can eat it.
Yeah, then you can eat it.
I'm not eating
This cook quick. This cook like a minute. Then you can.
What's
take
that?
mushroom.
Ew!
You want to taste this?
Like I'm the server in China in the restaurant, when your soup is cooked down, the waiter will come add some more stuff.
And what is that?
Wait.
That's a stock I've been making it for hours.
Dad, I will check. Whoa. Chocolate lemon. Bake. Are these ready?
Spicy?
But it's good.
Turkey meatball.
Wait, try this out.
Turkey meatball.
I got the bird. Like you. Good.
What's the name of the dish?
This
Hot
hot
pot.
pot.
Hot pot.
Hot.
Hot pot.
Hot pot.
They are my dishes.
Here's some Wagyu beef for you. Hope you enjoying this hot pot with me. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you.